Just a minute, but first we're going to hand it over to the Great Kitchen Set, and that is where Cherish is standing by. Now Cherish, Sarah pointed this out at the end of the morning news, you're still not wearing the alligator hat.
No, and neither was Sarah. So when Sarah puts hers on, I'll put mine on. How about that? There you go. Joe's going to put his on.
There you go. Get your gator on.
Joe and Jay from the original Oyster House are joining us here in the kitchen to make some alligator jambalaya, right guys?
Alligator and sausage jambalaya, yes. Get your gator on here.
Okay, so this is all to really talk about this big event that you guys have coming up featuring the Swamp People.
That's right. That's right.
We got Troy and Jacob are coming in Friday from 4 to 8. It's a family event. We have Father Boudreaux from Corpus Christi at 3 o'clock coming to bless the event. We're going to have all kind of things for the children. And it's a great way to end the season 10 days before school. Yeah. We'll have a good time at the Oyster House.
Yeah. And live alligators.
Live alligators to hold.
We got doctors on standby to reattach limbs and everything.
It's going to be great.
All right. And today, like we said, because of that, we're going to be cooking some alligator jambalaya. Yeah. So, of course, you need some alligator meat. What else?
I pounded a diced alligator here, and what I'm going to do is brown that off real good, along with some nice 1/4-inch sliced smoked or Conecuh sausage, what we have here. Okay. And what we're going to do is let that brown off real good, and after that browns, we'll pull it out of the pan. Add our vegetables, the Trinity, which is onions, celery, and green pepper. Saute that a little bit, then we'll add some tomato. And of course, we're cooking today with Joe and Dave's Yaya Spice.
And you can get that at the original Oyster House.
And on our website, www.originaloysterhouse.com, and garlic and our garlic sauce. That's one of the main ingredients in this. But it's going to take about 25 minutes to cook, so we'll get it going. We'll cover it, let the rice cook up real good, and it's going to be real tasty. We'll also be serving this at the event and Get Your Gator On with the Swamp People, along with alligator sausage and boudin balls. And of course, the restaurant will be open, and kids can have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, for those of us who have never cooked alligator, what is the correct temperature? I mean, can you eat it on the medium rare side? Does it need to be fully cooked?
It has a tendency to be a little tough, so it can actually be treated like veal, tapped out like veal and sautéed, which is really good. But in this dish, we dice it pretty fine. It has a tendency to be a little bit tough. The white meat from the tail is much more tender than the darker meat and the leg meat. But we've got white meat here, and you can really treat it like pork. Would probably be the best way to cook with it. Okay. But it's very versatile, a lot more than people think. We sell a lot of it. It's our 4th best-selling appetizer on the menu. And when we do sell it, we serve it with Joe and Dave's Gator sauce, which we'll be serving at the event, along with our different food. Again, at the event, we're going to have Swamp People memorabilia, T-shirts, stuffed alligators, all kinds of things. It's just going to be a lot of fun for the kids. KSJ is going to be there. But the most important thing about this event is it is to benefit Alabama Coastal Cleanup. The proceeds from the pre-ticket sales, the event is open to the public, but we did some pre-sale tickets, which are all sold out. The event is open to the public, free admission, but those pre-sale tickets that we sold up front are going to benefit Alabama Coastal Cleanup, which they have their event, which they do wonderful work, around Baldwin County in September. Okay. So then they'll be there with the tent to talk a little bit about coastal cleanup. We'll have, like David said, doctor to reattach limbs. We'll have, it's going to be a great event.
Okay. So how long does this part need to cook right here that we're looking at now?
It's going to cook until the alligator gets a little bit brown.
All right. So
and I'll pull it out, and I'll put it in a bowl, and I'll add my vegetables, saute those, then add all the rest of the ingredients, which is 2 cups of chicken stock, about a cup of rice, of course, Joe and Dave seasoning, bay leaves, and that'll all come together and cook up. It's much like a paella, if you're familiar, without the saffron. It's more of like a Cajun paella, if you will. That's what jambalaya really is. So
we'll pull it all out and mix it all up when we come back to our Great Kitchen Set.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Studio 10. We're here in our Great Kitchen Set with Joe and Dave from Joe and Dave's. Isn't that something?
Joe and Dave's.
Yep, the original Oyster House is here, and we are making some blackened yaya shrimp and crawfish pasta.
Nope, we're making alligator jambalaya.
Alligator jambalaya, that's right.
But we do serve that at the restaurant.
Do you see what they put in that teleprompter?
I do.
Can you believe that?
Okay.
They're messing with me today because I'm filling in for Joe.
You have to open up a can.
We really are.
Open up a can,
Maybe
man.
2 or 3 cans.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Well, you know, so we are making jambalaya.
Alligator jambalaya.
Alligator jambalaya. Yeah. Okay. And this is sizzling away. And, you know, we've heard it sizzling for the past 20 or 30 minutes. Now, remember you said with Cherish in the last segment that it took about 25 minutes or so that you're going to need to let this simmer.
Right, after we put the rice in.
Right.
So what I've done is I've sauteed the vegetables along with my alligator and my sausage. I've added my chicken stock and my rice, got my rice going a little bit. I'm going to add a diced tomato and Joe and Dave's garlic sauce.
No, you
gotta go in there.
Joe and Dave's.
You got to use Joe and Dave's garlic sauce to go in there. Then I'm going to stir that around a little bit, let it come to a simmer. I'll turn it down. It'll simmer. I'll cover it.
Okay.
It'll cook for about 25 minutes. And again, this is what we're going to be serving at the Get Your Gator On event with the swamp people.
Yeah, you know, and we were talking a little bit about that. And if you didn't see the tease we did at the end of the morning news, we actually have a live, actually 2 live alligators. If we can come on in here, guys, and bring these in. One of them is not protected with a mouth cover. One of them is. And notice she brings the one that's not protected right beside me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think this is how Jurassic Park started off. But now people will be able to see live gators and pet them at this event, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about what people can expect when they go to this thing on Friday night, besides the good food.
We've got good food. We're going to have a good time. We've got airboats. We've got all kinds of events going on. They can hold the alligators, get their pictures with them. Of course, meet you know, Jacob and Troy, and have a good time, all-around good time.
This is Jeff and Brittany with Airboat Express.
Jeff and Brittany with Airboat Express.
They've got 3 boats running. They're going to run excursions from the back of the restaurant there, so it's going to be a great, fun family event.
Oh, fantastic. So, and how much is it again to go to this thing?
It's free.
What's the price again?
Free. Free, F-R-E-E, free.
So probably the best 4-letter F word in the book.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. Well, we certainly look forward to seeing this. I know there are a lot of Gator fans around here.
Absolutely.
Not the football team necessarily, but the actual alligators.
Be careful, be careful.
You're talking to a Bama alum right here.
All right.
So we're going to let this continue to cook, and in the final segment with Cherish, we're going to get to actually taste some of this. And although she says it's not going to happen, I would really like to know if she would hold one of these alligators.
I think she should.
You know, I doubt. I'm sure it's like 30-to-1 odds against, but you know, it'd be worth a shot to ask her.
She's tough. She can handle it.
Yeah, she's very tough, but probably not around alligators. We'll find out. The final cooking segment will come up at the bottom of the hour. Remember, if you want to find out about alligator jambalaya and you want to make this dish at home, we have all the ingredients and the instructions on our Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. And guys, it's smelling fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be checking back in here in just a little bit. Cherish.
Welcome back to Studio 10. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Now, we are in the kitchen, and yep, there's an alligator here. Now, earlier I did pet one, so I can pet one. Now, this is a female, right?
I don't know.
I think this is
female?
Yeah. Okay, so she was hissing a little bit earlier, and I found out they hiss because they're scared. So right now she's doing pretty good. Yeah. She's doing pretty good. So Joe and Dave from Original Oyster House have been working really hard on this alligator jambalaya. And you want to remind everybody about this big event, the whole reason that you made this alligator jambalaya.
Well, get your gator on.
I'm going to serve some up. What are you talking about, Dave?
Troy and Jacob will be at the restaurant from Swamp People, 4 to 8 Friday. Now, Causeway parking, as you know, is not that plentiful, but the good people over at 5 Rivers are going to allow people to park in their parking lot. We have a Gator shuttle that will pick them up, take them to the event, and pick them up at the event and take them back to their cars. So we're going to have fun for the kids. Like I say, it's a great way to end the season, end the summer. So bring your kids out.
KSJ's going to be there. We're going to have Miller Lite will be there. Gulch Driven will be serving nice cold beer and all kinds of food and fun. It's a great family event. Good way to end the season.
And alligator hats?
And alligator. Oh, these will be for sale. Absolutely. Get your gator on at the Original Oyster House. All kinds of different things we'll have for sale.
And you can pet the gator. I mean, Airboat Express will take airboat rides. I mean, it'll be great.
Those are fun. If you've never done an airboat ride, they are so much fun. And I'm sure you'll see more of these little guys and maybe some big guys too.
Yeah,
Plenty.
And you can get a Chew 'em t-shirt.
Shoot 'em t-shirt.
Shoot 'em t-shirt.
So a lot of things going on. Now, this is going to be at your location that's on the causeway.
Yes.
And it's going to be Friday. Now, again, what time do we need to be there?
4 to 8 when it starts.
Okay.
Right, but the food and everything opens up at 11. I mean,
Okay.
the jumpy inflatable will be there. The gators will be there at 11 o'clock. The beer will be there. Everything will be outside. It'll be cordoned off, and it's going to be an all-day event pretty much.
Okay, so you can get this recipe, and you can get all the information about how you can meet Troy and Jacob from the swamp people and pet some gators, and just have a fun day on Friday. All that is on our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. We hope you'll join us back here in 2 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Free admission.